So you keep telling yourself this is the year you'll finally start dropshipping, but after hours of watching videos and guides, you're still stuck, overwhelmed by all the noise. Every expert preaches something different, and the deeper you dig, the more you feel lost. But that confusion ends today. Because in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to start dropshipping in 2026, step by step, the smart way. No guessing, no overcomplicating, just a clear, proven process so you can launch fast, get results, and stop wasting your time spinning your wheels. So without wasting another second, grab a notebook to write stuff down, lock in your focus, and let's dive straight into it. Now, the very first step to starting your dropshipping journey is super simple. Just get your store live on Shopify. Don't stress about the design, products, or apps yet. Right now, all we're doing is creating your account and setting the foundation for what's coming next. Think of it like building a house. First, you lay down the frame, and once that's up, you can start adding the walls, the roof, all the details that make it complete. So let's pull it up so I can show you exactly how to get started. I dropped a link right below this video in the description. That link will give you access to Shopify for 3 months for just $1. Now, once you click the link, you'll land right here on Shopify's sign up page, and all you need to do is enter in your email address to start your free trial. Next, just go ahead and add your card information, but don't worry, you won't be charged right away. This just gets your account set up so you can access everything. After that, Shopify is gonna ask you to choose a plan, but you don't have to overthink this. Just go with the basic plan for now because it has everything you need to launch your store and start making sales. And you can always upgrade later as you scale. Then it'll ask you for your name and address, so just fill those out. And when you see the setup questions that follow, just go ahead and hit skip to jump straight into your Shopify dashboard. Now your Shopify account is officially live. Everything's set up and you've just laid the foundation for your business. Your store is open and ready to build on, and honestly, congratulations, because you've already taken more action than most people who say they want to start dropshipping but never actually do. Now we're gonna set the store aside for just a bit, but don't worry, because we'll be coming back to it soon to fully customize and design everything. And trust me, you're definitely not gonna wanna miss that part, because building out your store has never been easier than it is right now with the tools I'm about to show you. But before we go any further, your next step in starting dropshipping is to find a product that actually sells. Here's the thing. This is where most beginners stumble. They get caught up chasing hype, guessing what might work, or trying to come up with the next big thing from scratch. But we're not doing that in 2026. Instead, we're going to remove all the guesswork by using a tool called AutoDS. This platform gives you real data, things like engagement scores, saturation levels, and pricing, so you can focus on problem-solving products that can actually have long-term potential. It's the same strategy I teach my students to consistently find winning products again and again. Let's pull it up so we can see exactly what I'm talking about. And if you want to follow along step by step, I've got a 30-day AutoDS trial for just $1 linked right below this video. So you can test everything out for yourself while we go through it. Once you go through the sign up process and make it to this page, you're ready to link AutoDS to your Shopify store so everything syncs seamlessly between the two. Click this one here that says I have a Shopify store and connect it to AutoDS. Then it's going to go through this process to connect your Shopify store to AutoDS. Next, once you're inside AutoDS, you can check out one of these sections here, like this trending products one. These sections are where AutoDS has already done the heavy lifting for you, showing products backed by solid data. From here, you can browse through categories like electronics, beauty, or pets if you want to filter your results. Now, when I'm scrolling through AutoDS, here's what I'm really focusing on. I'm looking for products that solve an actual problem and have a clear wow factor, something that makes someone's life easier, better, or more convenient. I also stick to items that are safe and practical, nothing fragile, sharp, or risky to ship, because you don't want to deal with injuries or returns. And finally, I look for strong supplier options, products that come with multiple colors, sizes, and have high quality photos or videos that I can just use right on my store. That way, I've got everything I need to make a clean, professional looking product page without all the extra work. Now, once I find a product that really stands out, I don't just hope it'll sell. I dig into the data that AutoDS provides. I'm looking at things like cost, competition, and shipping speed, because finding the right balance between those three is key. That brings us to the next important step, fulfillment. Slow shipping can kill your brand even if your product is amazing. So when I'm choosing a supplier, I always check how long it takes them to process orders, what the total cost is once you include shipping, and how fast they can deliver. If the delivery window is under 13 days, that's perfect. But if you're seeing 19 or 20 days, that's too slow. The good news is, AutoDS usually has multiple listings for the same product, so you can easily find one with faster shipping. And then once you've locked in your product and supplier, AutoDS will handle fulfillment for you automatically, making the whole process seamless. Now you just need to import this product into Drafts, and then under the Drafts tab, click the Import button next to the product. This will send it straight to your Shopify store. And now, at this point, you know how to find winning products backed by real data, and you've got a system in place to fulfill orders fast. That alone puts you miles ahead of most beginners who waste time chasing random trends and dealing with super slow shipping. So now that the foundation is in place, it's time to move on to the fun part, designing your store and getting it ready to make sales. Now, one of the biggest traps that new dropshippers fall into is that they get caught up trying to make their store perfect before it's even live. They spend hours tweaking fonts, colors, and every little section, and by the time they're done stressing over it, they lose motivation and never actually launch. But AI has completely changed the game. Now, with AI store builders, you don't have to start from a blank page or spend hours designing everything yourself. All you need to do is connect your Shopify store, and it automatically creates a ready-to-use framework, complete with your homepage, product page, templates, banners, testimonials, all customized around the product you're selling. You can literally see what a finished store looks like on day one. That's why having your Shopify foundation set up first is so important. Once that's in place, these AI tools can take over and make the entire design process faster, smoother, and way less stressful. So let's jump right in and take a look at how it works. And if you want to follow along step by step, just use the link in the description and it'll take you straight to the AI store builder page so you can set up everything right alongside me. Then once you have it pulled up, you're going to install it on your Shopify store. And then here you're going to select the product that we just added from AutoDS so that AI can build a store around the product. Now once you submit the product, wait about 30 seconds for AI to build the store for you. Next, just select the photos you want for your product. Now you're going to choose a color that matches the vibe of your brand. You don't want to overthink this. This is your store and you can always come back later to tweak, customize, or switch up the colors anytime you want. All right, check this out. Here's our product page right after signing up for Shopify and letting the AI store builder work its magic. We didn't design a single thing ourselves, yet it already looks like a fully built professional store. I can already tell the AI did a really good job, but if you want to edit anything, you can do it with these tabs on the side, or you can easily change it later. Then hit continue and go through this quick setup process right here. Once you've published your store, you can customize it right here. And I always like to double check how the store looks on mobile too, because if you didn't already know, the majority of shoppers today browse and buy straight from their phones, even more than on computers. Now, one thing I always recommend doing right away is changing the logo. That small detail makes a huge difference. It's what gives your brand its own identity, and it separates you from every other generic store out there. Now, if you don't already have one, don't worry. You don't need to hire a designer or spend hours making one yourself. You can actually create a clean, custom logo right here on ChatGPT. Just go to chatgpt.com, and then first, I'm gonna have ChatGPT help me come up with a brand name for my store. Now, since I'm starting with a pet nail trimmer, I'll start by asking it for 10 name ideas related specifically to that product. Now, if you want your brand to be able to expand into other pet products later on, like toys, beds, or accessories, it's better to pick a name that isn't tied to just one product. So after that, I'll ask for 10 name ideas, focus more broadly on cats in general. That way you have the flexibility to grow your store without being boxed into one single product. Now I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to generate a logo with a transparent background for the third name that it suggested for me. And this is honestly one of my favorite parts. In just a few seconds, it'll create a professional, clean looking logo that's ready to download right here. No complicated tools, no Photoshop, nothing like that. It's crazy how easy this step is. A few clicks and you've got a logo that looks like it was made by a real designer. You can even tweak it later if you want different colors or a slightly different vibe. Now once it's ready, just head back into Shopify, go to the logo section, and upload your new design right here. Make sure you go in here and crop the image so that there's not any wasted space around the logo. And just like that, your store looks like a real brand with its own identity, and you made it happen in minutes. Now this is where Vitals comes in and really brings everything together. It's easily one of the most powerful Shopify apps out there because it transforms your store from basic to fully optimized without needing to use 10 different apps. You see, with Vitals, you can add upsells, bundles, email pop-ups, and more, all with just one app. But one of the most important features inside of Vitals is the reviews section, because this is where trust gets built. If you skip it, even the best looking store can still come across as sketchy or unreliable. Real reviews, even just a few photos, star ratings, or short comments, can be the difference between someone buying or leaving your site completely. The good news is, you don't have to wait until you've got tons of customers to start showing reviews. This is where Vitals comes in. It makes it super easy to add real photo and video reviews right to your product pages, and it works perfectly with any Shopify theme. Setup takes just a few clicks, and what's really cool is that after each order, Vitals automatically follows up with your customers to collect reviews for you. So you're constantly building social proof on autopilot without lifting a finger. And if you're just getting started, you can even import reviews directly from your supplier so your store doesn't look empty on day one. So if you want to start using this tool for your own store, I went ahead and dropped a link for you right below this video. Just click it and you can get Vitals set up in just a couple of minutes. It's super quick to install on your Shopify store, and once it's active, you'll instantly have access to all those features that make your store look and feel like a real trusted brand. And look, I get it. Starting out can feel overwhelming. You've got a million questions, everyone's giving you different advice, and it feels like one wrong move could cost you all your time and money. Trust me, I've been exactly where you are. And that's exactly why I created my one-on-one mentorship, to give you clear direction, real strategies that actually work, and the personal guidance I wish I had when I first started. Because the truth is, you don't need more random tips. You need someone in your corner who's actually done this. Someone who can walk you through it step by step and help you dodge the costly mistakes along the way. So if you're done wasting time, money, and energy going in circles, and you're ready for a clear, proven path to make your first $10,000 online, then go ahead and hit the link right below this video. Apply for one of the limited mentorship spots we have open right now, and let's start building your success story. You see, the most powerful thing about dropshipping in 2026 is that it's completely repeatable. Once you understand the process, you can run it again and again in any niche with any type of product, and build as many online stores as you want. That's why this video isn't just about one store or product. It's about a proven system you can use over and over to create consistent results no matter what you're selling. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to check out the other videos on my channel. And before you go, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and give a like and comment on this video. And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you for watching and taking action. I'll see you in the next one.